welcome back to my channel. This is Vlogs by Ovo. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Ovo and I do content about immigration, motherhood, lifestyle and all of that. Please, if you're new to this channel, click the subscribe button to join the family. And if you're an OG, thank you for stopping. You're simply amazing. So today, without much ado, let's get into the topic of discussion. So on landing Canada or on arrival, we got keys to our own apartment, which doesn't come easy, and I know. So I'm going to be sharing with you tips on how to get your own house on arrival, okay? So if this is something you want to watch or something you're interested in, yeah, stay tuned. And if this is something you're not interested in, well, just watch because, someone in your corner may need it somehow. Okay, so let's get into it. So on arriving in Canada, we had keys to our house. How did we do it? I have family in Canada, okay? But that is not just it. We had to start looking for a house about 2 months before arrival. Here in Canada, Facebook Marketplace works. I know that many people will say, oh, there's scam and all of that. Yes, there is, but for the larger part of it, it works, okay? So we started looking for houses on Facebook Marketplace and on kijiji.ca. But I tell you, Facebook is where it is. So on Facebook, we have landlords who are willing to let their houses to newcomers. When I say newcomers, I mean those who are just coming to Canada on permanent residents or even as students. So we have landlords who are happy to let their houses to newcomers. So when you are searching for houses, look for, houses that will say newcomers, that will say something like newcomers allowed, or and all of that. Houses that don't give details about references, this, that. Just look for houses like that. One other tip is look out for names that might sound a bit foreign. I'm not saying this to make you feel somehow, but look out for names that have like Asian names, Nigerian names, and of course that have been on the platform for a longer time. Maybe someone like Rashid Musa, for example, has been on Facebook since 2021 or 2020 or 2004, and you look at this person's profile, the person looks legit. That's just to avoid a case of that the person you're letting from might be a scammer. So look at the profile of this person and look at the description of the house. Do you have multiple videos? You have to swipe through the pictures and then look at the videos and then look at the description, how this person has gone in and out to describe this house. Not the one that will tell you, I'm letting for my brother, I'm letting for my sister. I'm about to leave the country, just not that kind of person. So look for legit landlords or legit agents. So when you get this person, the first thing you want to do is to text this person on Facebook and say, hi, mention the person's name. I'm interested in your so and so apartment in so and so place, and then you wait for a response. Now, don't hold back in telling the person that you're a newcomer to Canada. Go all out. Tell the person that I'm coming to Canada on the 19th of December and I would like to, have a place to stay. I have savings, which serves as a proof of fund, and I want to let your house, So go straight. Don't hide, because really the person needs those details. I'm not saying that tell the person how much you have or tell the person but just let the person know your background. I am a newcomer, I have savings, and I would like to rent your apartment, okay? So you have to check the profile of the person and send a personalized email message to that person on Facebook. I'm telling you how I got my house, yeah? And when you do that, the next step will be the viewing. Now, I always advise that if you're immigrating to a new place, always move to a place where you know somebody. It might not be like a family, but it might be a distant friend, or a friend who knows a friend. Communicate with others. Let others know, okay, I'm moving to Calgary, I'm moving to Ontario. Do you have anybody there, please? Because that person is going to help you to view that house before you come. If you don't want to use those connections like that, you can get an agent, okay? I know there's one that is upcoming around Ontario. Maybe later I'll let you know the name of the agency. But then look for ways in which you can view the house, but preferably please go to a place where you have family and friends. That would help, even if you have a shadow there. I don't mean shadow, but then you know what I mean. Even if it's a distant relative, a distant friend, let them know that okay, I'm coming and I just need you to please help me view the place. Yeah, so they will help you to view it, to take a video and send back to you. All of that just puts you on the right path, especially when you have sent the important message to that landlord on Facebook. So the person knows that you're coming to view, and the person knows your background, not the one that will tell you now after viewing, I want you to go and do refresh check, where do you work, blah blah blah. The person knows that you are coming with savings and you're willing to let the house. Okay, so there are different kinds of properties in Canada. You have basements, you have bungalows, you have duplexes and all of that. So according to your preference, but I want to tell you, please don't be too choosy. I know people will say I don't like basement, but then well, it depends on you. If that's what is available at the point in time and you're looking at, don't be too picky. So far the place is good and it's a legal apartment, you know, please, by all means. Okay, so the next thing I want to say is that aside that, I also want you to explore settlement services. When you have your email before your passport request, CIC will send you, that's Canada Immigration, they're going to send you pre-arrival services. Okay, now in that email you're going to have, you know, a link where you can click and see all the pre-arrival services around that place you're going to stay. Okay, so once you click on that, you would now, you know, get to know agencies. You contact them and tell them, I'm coming on the 19th of December and I'm looking for a house to stay. Now, that agency will take it upon themselves, usually is non-profit agencies, right? They will take it upon themselves to look for an apartment for you and your household. That might take a bit of time, but it works, okay? So they will look for a house for you and then you do the necessary things and you trust them because, of course, they're coming from the government. Yeah. And the third tip I want to give you is when push comes to shove, when things become so difficult, please before arriving have your savings, because you might end up in an Airbnb if all of this fails, and when you end up in the Airbnb you need money to pay for that place. So it seems like the easiest option for many people, but it's not really the the cost-effective option. Yeah, so many people will say, okay, book an Airbnb online, and when they come they stay in the Airbnb and then they start doing the search. You know, that might not be cost effective because you're paying on Airbnb and all of that. So you can also choose to rent an Airbnb for the moment and then you start going out for your viewings. That takes time, but it also works. So these are 3 ways that you can get a house on arrival, okay, and you're not, you know, looking or stuck somewhere. So the first option I mentioned is going on Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji and texting, sending a message to the landlords, telling them, oh, I'm coming and I'm coming with your savings, I'm going to look for a job. Are you willing to let to me? I'm interested. Okay, when can my friend come for viewing, or when can my brother come for viewing? That is a very good way of doing it. The second way is using the pre-arrival services, and the third way, of course, is booking an Airbnb. And once you do that, you know, okay, I'm moving into my Airbnb, I have everything I need, and I'll start, you know, looking for a house. So if you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And you can also, you know, yeah, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, so see you in the next one. If you have any comments or you have any thoughts about this video, please leave in the comments section. And if I have any relevant links pertaining to what I just discussed, I'm also going to leave in the comments section. Thank you very much for watching and have a lovely one.